It's the kid that be ducking all the award shows. For the Oscars, I might go on.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's your buddy, 14th Prime, and today I woke up and chose violence.
Tyson down and fight. Tyson in trouble.
So, every once in a while, you get that one comment from somebody that's like, what do you do? You know what I mean? But no, bruh, I don't do this for clickbait. I don't make clickbait thumbnails. If you see something on the thumbnail, that's what I'm going to talk about. But with that being said, you see me in Walmart or at the gas station or something, say it to my face. That's all I'm saying. So let's get into it. CinemaCon 2024 has dropped some news on us. Apparently the viewings of Transformers 1 was very, very successful. One, we did get a leak today that Bumblebee does have his mouth. Why wouldn't he? This is an origin story. Megatron hadn't, or however, whichever story you go with, he hasn't lost his voice or his voice box yet. But we did get a sneak peek at him with a big open smile. We also got a sneak peek today of possibly two of the toys. The Bumblebee B-127 looks very reminiscent to Gamer Edition Bumblebee and Bumblebee movie Bumblebee, the Cybertronian vehicle mode. But let's get into it. It says the entire scene shown at CinemaCon focused on Orion Pax and D-16, Megatron, breaking into a training facility with the help of a not-so-helpful B-127, soon to be known as Bumblebee. Eventually, they're caught by their Autobot friends on patrol, Elita 1, who tries to report them to the authorities for breaking in, which leads to a colorful chase as the train and the group that they were looking for actually takes off and sends them on a scenic trip across Cybertron. Orion and D-16 catch up to Elita 1 surprisingly as she resurfaces on Cybertron, which leaves them all stunned in amazement. The surface of Cybertron looks beautiful with its galactic views, electronic landscapes, which leads to them asking perplexed questions as to why none of them are allowed up there. Suddenly, a large Cybertronic force appears in the distance, almost as if the surface of the planet itself is morphing into a monster with tentacles that doesn't want anyone to see what the outside world has to offer. Orion reveals to Elita that they have found the matrix of leadership, which is the reason why they want to uncover more of what the leaders of Cybertron are hiding. The footage then ends, and we see the group trying to escape from the monstrous force of the planet's surface. There are also significant bits of footage showing like D-16 molding the first ever Decepticon emblem from lava. The 3D animation is incredibly vibrant, sleek, with loads of colorful and fantastic designs on full display. Cybertron is full of other kinds of cybernetic creatures and landscapes, which all look gorgeous in this film's animation style. Transformers 1 looks to be like no other movie in the series. Okay, good enough. So, what we're hearing is that this is going to be great. This is going to be, obviously, it's going to be great. It's an animated Transformers movie. How could it not be? They said Chris Hemsworth, you can't even tell that it's him, voicing Orion. They said that Peter Cullen gave him like tips to, how to voice Orion, going into Optimus Prime. So here's my thing. I believe, and this is just my theory, I think that TF1 is actually setting the stage for Reactivate. I really do. I think the marketing is going to coincide with each other because with this movie being an origin story, and it was also leaked that the enemies of this movie are the Quintessons, who happen to be the protagonists in Transformers Reactivate, who happen to be the enemies of Transformers Reactivate. The Autobots are working together. Autobots, you got Megatron, Elita 1, Optimus, B-127 working together in TF1 for a good bit of the film. What is Reactivate about? Autobots and Decepticons working together to fight a giant force, the Quintessons, and then Unicron. So I think that, I think these are just tying together. I think that's how the marketing is going to go about, because they're going to put everything into this movie. We're going to see a whole bunch of toys, coming out for it. The movie is definitely dropping in September. And I think that just like with any other movie, come September, October, November, when it goes on, Netflix and Paramount for free, that'll be when they drop Reactivate if it doesn't get a summer release. That's my theory. That's my theory. But anyway, it's your buddy 14 Prime. That's all I wanted to bring to you today. That, again, TF1 is apparently sounding like it's going to be an amazing film. And also, we have another Hasbro Pulse. Okay, next week on the 18th, there's a Hasbro Pulse, which I'm almost sure they're going to show the trailer for TF1. The following week, we get a look at ROBOSEN MEGATRON. All we know, we don't know if it transforms. Obviously, it's going to be, robotic, lights and talks and all that stuff, but we don't know if it transforms yet. Again, I know it's not going to be the gun. There's no way in this world that they would make a ROBOSEN MEGATRON that transformed into a gun that could stand by itself. I don't think. We'll find out Thursday after next. But I'm going to go ahead and go with that is going to be a G1 robot Megatron with the tank mode. If it transforms. Because don't forget, they did do Bumblebee that didn't transform. So far, the Optimus is transformed, and I'm not sure about Grimlock. A lot of people were talking in the comments about, like, why would people spend, their mortgage on a robot? And a lot of people that buy those toys aren't even collectors. They just buy them for the coolness of them. Me personally, I just don't see the need to have one. And that's just me. Like, I don't own any ROBOSEN. I never will own a ROBOSEN because, like, part of the fun of having a Transformer is me transforming it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to click a button and watch it transform. That's not fun to me. I don't want to, command it from my phone. I've got enough stuff on my phone, and toys and games and apps and stuff, augmented realities and all that kind of stuff to play with. I don't want a robot that I push a button on the phone and it transforms. I've seen plenty of reviews of people that a month later that have them regret it. So anyway, TF1 is awesome. Bumblebee has a mouth. Sneak shots of two of the toys that are shown with the new image of the popcorn bucket and the drink. They said that the Bumblebee head is going to be changed. That's just a placeholder for right now. And yeah, again, I think TF1 is going to pave the way for Reactivate. It's your buddy the 14th Prime. And again, if you got any crazy comments, feel free, type them, send them, leave them on there. But if you catch me, if you see me at Walmart, say it to my face. It's your buddy the 14th Prime.